Welcome! If this is your first time here, my name is Mandy, and I'll be your Sunny trainer for today's workout. If you're looking for a workout to sculpt and tone your upper body while you're also engaging the abdominals, then this is the place for you. Getting started with a 60-second warm-up. Go ahead and keep your feet, I would say shoulder width apart for nice, stable base. We'll reach the arms up, big inhale here. On the exhale, grab a wrist, just take a gentle lean to a side, start to feel that oblique. Come back through center, find a nice little cactus elbow, and we'll bring it over to the second side. Inhale, exhale through the center, cactus. Good. Now from here, I'm gonna take my hands to my shoulders, get some shoulder rolling going on here. We'll go 3 and 3. We don't have long, so I wanna make sure to get a nice solid warm up in that chest. Speaking of chest, go ahead and open and close the arms for 3, 2, and 1. Bring your feet a little bit wider apart. Place your hands or your forearms on your thighs. We'll dome the spine, tuck the chin, tuck the chest, and extend the spine. So we're feeling that engagement through abdominal wall and extension through the back body. We'll go one more time because 3 is the magic number, and then we're off to the races. So first thing I'm gonna have you do, grab a single dumbbell, place it at the top of your mat, straddle it with the hands, and we're going right into plank alternated narrow grip rows. Pull the weight right about where your band of your hip begins. So we don't want the weight to be too high up. And let's breathe. We're gonna inhale, grab the weight, exhale, pull it right outside that hip joint. Try not to rock. I say the word try because as you can see, I'm rocking a little bit. If you need to, you can always bring your feet a little bit wider. And we wanna make sure the up phase or the concentric phase is fairly quick. But the descend or the eccentric phase, the toning of the group, is a little bit more controlled and slower. Now, as I said, this is a no repeats movement, so let's just do one more for good measure. And of course, we'll finish with the second side. You got it. Set your knees down. Next exercise on the gamut, we're gonna grab that same dumbbell, slide the legs straight, flex the feet. I place that dumbbell right between my palms. I'm using a 10. Could be lighter, could be heavier, and then I roll my way down for a full sit-up. Drive your hips, lift your chest, and press the arms. It's a narrow grip press, rounding the spine to roll your way down. So it's almost like Pilates meets strength training. And if you know me, you know that's my jam. I love me a Pilates. So anchor those heels, slow descend, a little faster on the rise. Try to keep those elbows inside as much as you can so we're not letting them wing open. And if this is just a little too much, drop the weight off, try something lighter. You could always bend your knees and place your feet flat on the floor. We have time for one more before we go into chest flies, and in that instance, we're gonna need 2 dumbbells for that. Excellent, I'm gonna pick up my second 10 because I'm feeling strong today, people. So, chest flies, we're gonna add in a little straight leg raise. So bring the legs to tabletop to start. Bring the weights over your chest, not your face, and extend your legs at about 45 degrees. Good, inhale, open the arms, lower the legs maybe another ½ inch or 2, and pull back in. Inhale to open, really targeting that chest group, trying to press into the low back as much as you can, and squeeze the legs together. So I know that I said this is an upper body and a core workout, but look at this. Legs are coming to this party too, people. I am a party people, so I like to include everybody that I possibly can. Mandy, how can I make this harder? Maybe I lift my head, neck, and shoulders, and I wrap this little thing up with a little more spice. A little more mustard on the old hot dog, if you will. Big inhale, and exhale, return. Bend your knees, rock and roll your way up. We only need a single dumbbell for our half kneeling position. So, facing you, I'm gonna kneel on my left leg, and the left arm will have the dumbbell. And then from here, right arm. And then I'm gonna reach and twist and rise and rack. Good, took me a second. Life, right? As I rotate my torso, so I'm getting that rotation through the trunk, so healthy for our digestion, I'm also getting a press. So I'm getting another press using my bicep, my shoulder, and then of course, everything that helps me rotate through the trunk. And of course, my legs are still working. So again, win, win, win. Let's go for one more. Actually, let's go for another one. Why not? Life is short, live large. Come back through the neutral position. I switch the weight. So now I've got the other leg down, free hand on my leg that's on the mat. Rack the dumbbell. Take an inhale, prepare. Exhale, shoo. And I'm really trying to twist my torso all the way over to the side of my mat with the fives at the edge. Good, rack and return. Breathe in and punch the ceiling. Excellent. Take that inhale and exhale. Now, if you're working on your mobility and you think you can get a little bit lower, you can aim for the elbow. Let's try it. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, maybe the elbow comes to the mat, right? Requires a lot more core control, but that's what we're here for, right? So if we're looking for a little bit more out of this, just squeezing a little more juice out of the lemon, maybe I bring that elbow to the earth or the forearm. Let's go for two more. And return. And final time here, meeting me in a bridge with just that single dumbbell. So I'm gonna place this dumbbell back at the top of the mat. Meet me on your seat, grab the single dumbbell. It goes right between the palms in a squeeze grip position. Feet flat, hips will rise, they stay lifted. So I'm squeezing into the gluteals to support my lumbar. I reach the arms up and over the crown of my head and pull back over my chest. Maybe I even pull a little bit further. And for me, I'm tapping that dumbbell. If you feel like you can go a little further, maybe you're able to touch the floor and pull back in, right? Make sure you're maintaining that neutrality of the hips. You're not letting the hips waver from left to right, but you're also keeping your feet flat on the floor. Sometimes I tend to kind of roll my feet out. So think about big toes pressing into the earth while the arms are doing the pull motion overhead. And pull. That was your last one. Slowly come down, set the weight down. I'm actually gonna do the next effort, the skull crusher, with my light set of dumbbells. So in this instance, my legs will be in a tabletop position. Let's squeeze the legs together and point the toes. Weights will connect as if I'm creating a little bar. And then I'm gonna bend my elbows so that my knuckles come right to my eyes and back up. I love this variation for the triceps. I mean, you know, I'm not afraid of a push-up or anything like that. It's just nice to change the game for the triceps. And for me, a skull crusher was on the menu. So squeeze the toes together, point the toes. I know we're not focused on the lower body, but the lower body is definitely part of our body. Now draw your navel in. See if you can really root your lumbar spine into the floor. It's a huge release of any sort of feeling of tightness in the lower back for me. Of course, I can only speak for myself, right? Last one here. Skull crushes are over. Bend your knees, rock and roll your way up. We're gonna swing the legs behind us. I will show this to you profile. I think it's very helpful to see. We've got a straight arm kickback. So moving on to our post deltoids. My palms face the back. It's almost like I'm giving a low five to somebody behind me. What happened to the low five? I feel like it does not get the love it used to. Extra credit, can you not let the weights touch the floor? So we're working the back here. I feel a little bit of the post arm, but I can also feel as my arms lift, my abs have to come to the party. Oh my gosh, it's like I planned it. I planned it. So last few moments here, and let's see. Can I lift the weight maybe a little higher and really descend at a slow pace? We are done with the hard work and it's Stretch City in 4 seconds. Give me one more reach. And now return the weights to the top of your mat. I'm gonna sit cross-legged here. You're welcome to sit however you see fit, but I am gonna take the arms up and over the head. And I take the elbow and I'm just gonna bend it behind my base of my skull. So I'm gonna feel that tricep stretch because we just did the triceps. It's a nice to have. Switch the sides. We don't have long, so we're gonna spend every moment we can getting a great stretch in for the arms. Nice. Then from here, I'm gonna take a twist. Twisting over to one side. As I twist to that side, round the spine, and I'm gonna feel that stretch through all those intercostal muscles. I can feel my lats as well. Rise up and switch direction. I sit tall to start, getting that torso twist in there, and then maybe I round the spine. Breathe in, and breathe out. Return through center. Bring the arm directly across the chest. Look towards that side. Wiggle those fingers. We were holding weights, just give yourself a moment. And we'll switch sides. Rotating that shoulder, looking over the shoulder head, just breathe in and breathe out. Beautiful. Place your hands on your lap. Just take a deep breath in with me to finish this workout. Let it all go. Thank you so very much for making the time to work out with me today. If you like this workout, please hit the like button and make sure to subscribe and hit the bell to stay updated on our new workouts every week. Feel free to leave a comment and let us know how you did. And if you want to see more workout videos just like this one. We'll see you soon, Sunny. Peace. If you've enjoyed this workout, I invite you to follow me on the SunnyFit app. There, you'll find more classes from me. I teach Pilates, cycling, rowing. I'm on the treadmill, so come find me, plus me, and many more from all of our other amazing Sunny trainers. If you haven't downloaded the SunnyFit app yet, click on the link in the description below so we can work out together. Yeah? Yeah.